YouTube Zodiacs, what's good? It's your favorite Gemini, Kash the Gemini, back with another video. Today we got a special one for you, coming out of left field, coming out of nowhere. And when I say nowhere, I mean like, hey, I might be getting my first Queen Studios piece. So today we do have Queen Studios Batman Bloodstorm, 1/4 scale. Is this a cash out? Or I don't know. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just bring everything up now. I don't even want to keep y'all waiting on this one. So this is the very first picture here. This is the standard version of the Batman Bloodstorm 1/4 scale, again by Queen Studios. Coming in here, I like the standard version's portrait. I do actually like the premium version does have the switch out head sculpts. I think that's a very good touch. I know a lot of people with the extra head sculpts, that's something that they're always kind of looking for. Are we able to get, you know, somewhere to display those extra headstands, you know, whether you like putting them up or whatnot. So now you would actually have an option to display it right next to the figure. So I think that's perfect there for you guys. And then as you can see here, this is the premium edition. This is the one that your boy is actually eyeing here. I really like the paint application applied here. I like the grittiness, the darkness. Like, he literally looks like he's been infected with both some Joker toxin as well as some Scarecrow toxin as well, man. Boy is hallucinating. He's turned into a vampire or something, all the above, looking crazy, man. I love what I'm seeing here from the grittiness of the teeth. Everything about this here is looking really, really good to me. So far, looks very menacing, is what I would say here. Very, very menacing. Let's see here. And the next one here is just showing you guys both the standard edition as well as the premium version here. Now, I do like the standard version's screaming portrait, but there's something about this one here with the, you know, no eyes, and I mean, it's almost like blind, like a bat. Like, it's just something about that just, I'm gravitating towards it. Like, I really am. Like, you know, I'm gravitating towards it. It's looking good. So yeah, it's looking real good. Now this one here is coming in at a whopping 72 cm on height, 37.4 cm on both width and depth. And just to give you guys a measurement for, that's about 28 inches high as well as 14 inches both wide as well as depth. So I don't think it's going to overall be like overpowering. I guess the simplest thing I can compare it to is no different than Sideshow Collectibles Symbiote Spider-Man is what I would compare it to. I mean, if you look at the base, I mean, this almost is like the symbiote right here. I mean, it's that same kind of footprint. He's like hovering over it and stuff like that. So I do feel like in any collection, this is something that actually will, you know, will be very cool, to be honest with you, man. And look at this right here. Just look at this. Look at the teeth on this, man. Look at the teeth. The paint, the eyes. I mean, the eyes are like you could tell, man, like Bruce Wayne done been through some crap, man. Like, this is, the teeth alone are like what people were talking about the Sideshow Collectibles Scarlet Witch teeth. This is completely opposite. This is, hey, shout out Buck Fame. That's exactly what that is, man. Amazing. I love the stuff that's on the forearms right here. The spikes, I think that's a good touch there. You can see the veins coming out the biceps here, in the trap area, the breastbone area. I mean, it's looking good. It's really, really looking good. This one here is another one that like I said, it's more of a close-up, but I love that standard edition screaming portrait. This one kind of hits the nail right for me. As well. So I don't feel like this is more so like a EX or bust, but as a collector, I always say if you're able to get that EX, that premium edition or whatnot, go ahead and go for it, just because of resellability, stuff like that. And so this is just giving you those swap out options. I mean, I'm really liking this, honestly. I'm really, really liking this. I'm really liking this. Amazing. Amazing. More spikes right here. Look at the toes, man. Look at the nails. Look at that. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Again, the footprint is kind of like the symbiote Spider-Man. I'm really, really liking it. I'm really liking it. But I have to throw in there a caveat for you guys. And before I do that, let's just take a look at the head sculpts. Again, you have the headstands for each of the portraits there. I think that's a great touch for those collectors who do like displaying them like that. For me, I'm not so much on that side. So if I did use them, I probably would set it next to my, maybe next to some of the 110s that I have, kind of like a little headstand area, stuff like that. But I think it's pretty cool for the collectors who are into that. This portrait here is just amazing to me. This one's cool too. But this one's my favorite one with him just screaming. I love how he's screaming. This one here is just a different look with no eyes. Almost reminds you of The Last of Us with the clickers, how they didn't have a face, but they still, had the mouth or whatever. But here's a caveat I want to throw to you guys, right? So a couple months back, Iron Studios had actually shown this. It's called Iron Studios Batman Prime 1/3. And if you guys take a look, you get a lot of bats around here, right? So you're getting a lot of bats, no different than Batman Batcave, except for it's a different base. You have bats all around him. However, if you look at this second head sculpt, right, you're gonna get a vampire Batman. However, it won't be the entire body, because over here you can see he's holding a batarang, he's holding his cape, there's bats coming out, and you're gonna have a tremendous looking base in a 1/3 scale. So the only caveat to this one by Queen, if you want a 1/3, this might be the way to go with Iron Studios. In terms of being able to actually have a vampire head as well. So it's basically just a vampire head, not a whole, I guess you could say, vampire body. That's really the biggest difference there. So it's kind of up to the individual to decide, or maybe you want both. Because the way I'm displaying my setup, all my DC will be in 1/3. So for me, you would say, well, Cash, you probably would go with this Iron Studios. However, because of Batman Who Laughs, as well as Batman The Dark Knight with Sideshow, I do want to have a separate 1/4 area, real small, but right next to the 1/3. That would just be for those kind of like one-off characters of Batman that you actually love the artist's interpretation of what they have going on. So I think like Batman Who Laughs, The Dark Knight, as well as Queen Studios Batman Bloodstorm would do it for me. Doesn't mean I wouldn't get this one by Iron Studios. It just simply means if you want an entire Batman from head to toe, from cow to toenail, baby. From cow to toenail, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would want to get. And also, just to bring this up here as well for you guys. Let me see here. If you guys are interested in this statue at all, and like I said, just going back here, getting to this picture here, this is everything you are getting right here. This is the premium edition right there, and this is the standard version together. I think it's great. It hasn't been released yet in terms of ES or as well as edition size or price point. All we know now is the pictures as well as the size. Again, 28 inches high, 14 inches wide, 14 inches on depth. I'm going to throw this up here as well for you guys. If anybody is planning on picking this up at any point, and once it does release in terms of ES and price, I will let you guys know again. There's the link right there if you guys do want to go ahead and pick it up from Spec Fiction. It does help out the channel as well, so I certainly would appreciate that. And to save you some money, go ahead and use that code, baby. Cash10, that's KASH10. Save you some bucks, man. Help out the channel and help out yourself, man. Hey, monkey see, monkey do, right? So I appreciate you guys coming in for another edition of Cash Out, or I don't know. And just to sum it up, I think in a 1/4 scale as those one-offs, I think this is definitely a Cash Out. I'm very highly pleased with the paint sculpt. I like it. Again, I love the dark grimacing and everything about it. I certainly would pick it up. I'm hoping that price point is at that sweet $750 or lower mark. $750 or lower, I feel like would be perfect. I know it's Queen, so it's going to be a little bit higher than Sideshow, but anything $750 or lower, I feel like this is definitely a Cash Out. Again, we just waiting on the ES and the price point. Both of those hit, I think we good, man. So again, you can use the link down below once this does release. Does help out the channel. Use that code Cash10. Go ahead and save you some bucks as well. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that. We are on our road to 500 subs, and then obviously we got to reach to 1,000 at that point. But hey, man, it's been real. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I'm not gonna lie. On this one, you already know, Cash Out. I'm feeling lucky, baby. I'm feeling